I wish to bring attention to a general style of behavior that can be helpful to you and your organization to achieve compliance with laws and regulations all over the world. And this general behavior is honesty. Be honest. Make sure that you tell the truth. Now, that may sound easy, but in a technical world, in cybersecurity, for example, making sure that you're honest when you make a statement can be challenging because you may have to do a lot of technical research, a lot of work, and then you have to choose your words carefully, and you want to make sure that your words are properly translated, maybe from you through your legal department or through your executives as they explain to someone else about what happened or what you're doing with respect to cybersecurity. But around the world, legal authorities are looking for whether organizations or their professionals are telling the truth. And if they're telling the truth, then it's much less likely that an authority is going to conclude you've done something wrong or you justify a significant fine. One of my observations about the modern age and honesty is that today little white lies leak out a lot more than they did, say, 3 or 4 decades ago. And today, because of technology, you can have some little white lie within your organization, some kind of a little dirty little secret that you wouldn't think is going to get out. And it gets out by way of whistleblowers or hackers or some kind of a forensic investigation. And therefore, because of rapid changes in technology like the internet, all organizations and professionals are wise to work ever harder at making sure they are honest, that they are truthful. So an example of technology causing little secrets to leak out is the Panama Papers. So the Panama Papers were records that were stored by a law firm in Panama, where for decades, wealthy people would work with the law firm in Panama and they would hide their money in offshore companies. And they thought, oh, this is secret, and therefore my enemies and the tax collectors and so on won't know about this. But because of changes in technology, somebody goes onto the network of the law firm, steals thousands and thousands of records, and then publishes them on the World Wide Web. This kind of thing didn't happen in the 1980s, but it does happen these days. So in effect, these little secrets that had been there all the time, they finally come out here in the age of the World Wide Web. Another example of a little secret that had existed in an institution for a long time, but then came out because of technology, comes from the University of Texas at Austin. And so the Board of Regents at the University of Texas believed that it needed to learn from the president of the university whether the president's office ensures that rich kids and politically connected kids get special consideration for admissions to the university. The Board of Regents had asked some direct questions to the president about this question, and this topic, and the president was less than candid in his answers. So the Board of Regents hired Kroll, an outside private investigations firm, and Kroll does forensics on the emails between the president's office and the admissions office, and Kroll was able to prove through the digging through electronic mail that over the years, yes, the president's office caused special favors to be given to kids who came from rich families. For example, and the president of the University of Texas had to resign in the wake of that investigation. But my larger point is this: because of changes in technology like forensics and hackers, then little secrets can leak out a lot more easily than they did in the past. And therefore, for example, if you're a cyber defender and you're responding to a questionnaire, be very careful how you answer that questionnaire about cybersecurity, because if you're not telling the truth eventually could come out and embarrass you and embarrass your organization. I teach a 5-day course at the SANS Institute. The name of that course is Legal 523, the Law of Data Security and Investigations. You can learn more about that at sans.org. You can also learn more about me and my practice of law at benjaminwright.us. Here in this video, I've given some ideas that can help to address legal compliance or legal risk. Obviously, through this video, I'm not your lawyer, and if you need legal advice, you need to go hire a lawyer to give you specific legal advice. This video is only for public education.